Okay, I think we're back now. Think things are working roughly better now. Back. We're back. Hmm. Let's go to the product input. Hmm. Yeah. Eh. Which one do they use actually most? Because oh, +3. That's why. Okay, it's +3. That thing. It doesn't mean I can just dash up actually. After the medium one, I'm +2 after dash. Sure. After double dash. You really need a ball. From the right one. Ooh. I just need one dash actually. I'm in their face +16. What can I do in 16 frames? This is 10 frames.
Let's play.
Let's play, you say. Play, is it? Checkmate.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for
Send
us
the
today.
invite. Send the invite.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Here we go.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight.
Sending.
Uses the
Okay.
rush here to steal their turn. Uses the parry. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Very solid corner switch. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Reads them. Oh, talk about overextending. Takes a trip. Like KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure
Let's
on.
go.
L-A-I-E-L-A.
Are we going
Hey.
to see some fireworks here?
Ah.
Grabs them.
Tell me.
Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help
Guys,
strengthen
let's
their
go.
grounding. Holds out with the block. Backstep rolling attack.
Nice.
The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Going on the offensive? What'll happen here? There's the overdrive arrow kick. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in? Super arc. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one can't
Let's go.
get
Will this kill?
for a good
Bro.
return. Wait, what? Are they actually getting
Hey, bro. MLK, what's up, man?
The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Reads the jump in perfectly.
What is up? What is up? Don't forget to send it to
All the right moves. And this experience is
it's
only gonna make them
secretly
stronger.
underscore
Right
switch
back
2.
into the rematch.
That's the account I'm using right now.
All good. No Apex
Brings
fan
out a
there.
bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged.
Ish.
Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Send.
Drink levels up to 4. All options are on the table.
Okay, I should be able to.
Experiencing burnout. Jumps in. Oh, could be the start of something. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Good job blocking the jump in. That takes a big get KO.
Can't do that when the
Player
Blanca
one
Chan is out.
picks up the always
Okay,
important
Sense.
round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling.
I will go for it.
Ooh, it looks like they're
They
waiting
should
to
have-
see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one did a great job of reading the opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Medium kick. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. A quick breathe springs forward with the drive rush. Not much life difference. Looking for it, nails the overdrive arrow kick. Both fighters planning something? In with a backstep roll. Player two gets him with a Euro step. Kick forward rush. They were waiting for it. Barely block connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player two ashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish!
Yeah. Okay, then I should sit. There it is.
All the right
Cool.
moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, that's the 10 against Bison. This is a really bad matchup. Yo, ha. But anywho, we take this, we fight this. Yeah. I was expecting Gylo Jury, not by M. Bison. This is a really tricky matchup for Blanca. Because Blanca,
You better have your Sunday's best.
I
on,
mean,
because
M.
it's
Bison
time
can just
for
psycho
business.
crash her through Blanca, bro. That's the problem. Blanca doesn't.
So, what are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player two with the life
Nice.
lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Just right
Hey,
in
look at
there.
that. Hey!
Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? It's a big gamble and rips
Okay.
out raw super. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
Rough.
Experiencing burnout. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within KO.
Wow, nice.
Picks up the first
Nice.
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opt going in with devil's reverse. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be
Okay.
thinking of a counter. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? They decide to hang back and rethink their game. Springs forward with the drive rush. Parries the attack. Dashes forward. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knockdown and tap.
Oh, yo!
Sneaks in above. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen? Hits him with a
Oh, nice.
There's a burnout. More fuel to the
Got
fire. Cook them up.
M. Bison, eh?
This is gonna kill. No
M.
doubt about it.
Bison. Omega. Gee,
Not
nice
let
one,
that
nice
chance
one,
to
bro.
take the round.
That was a good move in the corner right there. The stomp.
Brings it home.
Nice
Cap-
match.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the
Yep,
rematch. We ain't even
definitely.
close to done yet. I need to developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? They gotta escape from the corner
Oh dear.
before the pressure builds
Oh
up.
dear.
Player one has them legit shook in the corner.
That is it.
Decent return on that combo. Grabs him. Knocked down. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner.
Yo, bro.
Well-timed corner.
You forget a character can do
They
this.
break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Trying to read each other here? Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Doesn't miss a beat. Oh, burnout ends the round with a sick.
Okay.
Amazing. Player two.
We have something.
Big round pickup. Can they close it out? Who's going to start this off? Keeping them away. Fades them from the sky. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. What'll happen here? Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Time to reassess the situation. Drive rush to keep it going.
Yeah, we'll take the throw.
Smart play with the throw. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Looking to impress with this super.
Super 3 activated, taking a chop out of them. Because it gets wilder than this.
This is a turning point.
In there.
Key. It's 1-1 now. Hey, we've leveled it up.
Capitalize on all of your chances.
It's all even.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Coming
Hey,
through.
look at this.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What are they thinking here? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Drive rush.
Oh, nice.
Gets in their face. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks.
What am I
can
doing?
Something out. The neutral game is very important here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one, drive rush to keep KO.
Okay.
Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened
Nice.
up until now? They're joggling for the dominant position in the corner. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
Nice.
Can't tech the throw. Quick springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can build off the perfect parry.
Ooh. Perfect. There
This
we go.
combo hits and we got trouble coming.
Both of them were ready. Hits them with a stopping power. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to burn out.
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player two,
Just goes for it.
Oh,
at this range.
no.
With some authority.
Oh.
they decide to take a breather to regroup.
Changes the flight plan.
Player two needs to bear the drive impact. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
Oh my goodness.
What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Bro, what a game.
The Devil's reverse.
Yeah.
He's cool and locks them out. Back this combo hit and we got
Overhead, but it won't work.
perfect execution with the anti-air.
Hey.
Whiffs, they're wide open. Burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player one,
Ah, bro.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Clutch anti-air.
solid anti-air. Absolutely relentless.
No. I think I had a chance. I didn't think I didn't have much. I did not think I did not have enough time.
T-shirt with that finish.
Because I know after counter hit, punish counter, Blanca ball.
Your demise awaits.
Show that match had it all.
My demise awaits. Whoa.
They're still
I think we're still a bit too early for that.
for the rematch.
Clutch anti-air.
The attack is parried. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The jump in is denied. Grabs them, takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Yes. Player 2
Probably that's
picks up the first round.
exactly what I should have
Now they a
done.
Psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. You've got to be mindful. Charges forward. Player 2 can build off this lead. Backstep rolling attack. Both fighters planning something. Sets the bomb off to shake them up.
Just goes for it at this range.
The path to experience and prepare.
Hey, there you go. All even.
That was a
Okay.
clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both
Oh dear.
blocks the ambiguous crossover. Gets a
Ooh,
chance to
nice.
jump in. The combo's there. Knockdown. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. That was a solid anti-air. The grab misses. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the pitch with a super art connect.
Oh dear.
That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gauge, you just charges forward. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the time to strike and take the round. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. This is a critical point of the KO.
Okay.
Player 2 takes
Okay,
the
we're
round
moving,
like a
we're moving,
thief
we're
in the
moving.
night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like it delivers the pain right to the doorstep.
Hey, why not?
Backstep rolling attack? Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter
Ish.
advantage. Doesn't miss a beat.
And I tried to anti-air that, and it didn't work out.
Impact isn't going to work. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps. There's the change of read the jump in perfectly. Knockout and oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that?
More fuel to the fire. Hook them up.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Did not miss that chance to
Crossover.
take the round.
Yep, yep. In the corner. It works in the
Player
corner, that
2
one.
made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Busted mix-up.
Right back into the rematch.
I don't think it's busted. You can counter it. It's not.
They were
It is not as good as it seems.
Turns it up a notch and
If you just wake up jab, we'll beat it.
grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Looking for more pressure with that detonation. This is the range where things get messy.
Oh.
Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn
Oh
this
my
around
goodness, he
in their
threw me out of. He threw me like in midair, bro.
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's
Nice.
gonna take it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
Oh my goodness.
Jumps up. Both of our combatants delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters planning something. Jumps in. Backed into the corner.
What setup do they have?
Burnout activates. Manages to block a super art. Going wild with Shout of Earth. They were not clear for takeoff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Changes the flight plan.
Oh,
This is
GG's.
close. They just won't stop. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Dashes forward. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Oh!
Time and space between the fighters now. One of them is gonna go for it with this
No!
super.
No!
One burns out.
Wait, okay.
No hesitation.
Okay, we're both in burnout, but
With that NSF.
let's see who gets it now. We're both in burnout, so this is bad for.
Bust out the rulers and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Ugh, it is over. Player 2 is gonna
Close.
be watching replay.
It could have gone either way that way.
Wild.
That one, it was
Really
50-50.
took it down to the wire.
Anyone could have taken that one.
It's not over
I got
yet.
lucky.
Broken mix-up in the corner ball.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent crowns them from above. Oh wow, look at the damage that did.
What the? Why did Blanca? I didn't even input that.
Trips him up.
Dude,
Very nice anti-air there. They
Hey,
read their opponent like a
TikTok
pro.
again is giving me problems, eh?
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Heading into the end game. Burnout. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there.
Okay, I think we're back
Player
online.
2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Does a good job of pushing back. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Looking for a chance, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Get the bomb off to shake them up. Quick breather. Hopes with a medium kick. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using springs forward.
Oh! Why didn't my thing come out?
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Closing it out with a super art finish.
Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Grabs him.
I will take the throw.
Player 1 wishes the
I will
opponent
gladly
to
take
the
that
corner.
throw. I'm jumping out.
Combos there.
Too bad.
There's a corner.
I am jumping out.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1, chase. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive through. This is a very precarious situation. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Charges forward. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump-in.
Hey, yani.
How will we
Stun.
utilize this? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen? He taps the dome.
Why does he go behind me?
Needs to use the threat of the corner. Not going anywhere. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps in. Of our combatants are cooking up something. Double deep press. Are we going to see both fighters use
Bro.
their drive moves here?
This is.
No. No signs of letting up from out of the corner.
I did.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Oh,
Bugs nothing but air. The super doesn't hit. Final round. Who will the fighting game?
oh my
favor
goodness.
here? Jumps up. Corrects them. Charges forward. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Cash. Here comes the corner. Betting it all on the drive rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Take nothing stops this train. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do it? Oh, it's a
That was so unfortunate.
player 2.
That was actually so unfortunate, I think.
Unscathed.
Because you did a light and somehow you got punish counter with the drive impact.
Sorry, move day.
Jumps. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Ghoul gained control of the match in the early going. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed.
uh,
Forward throw to continue the pressure. What are they thinking here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. Close them. What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters decide
Ooh,
to
nice
accept and assess
with
the
punish
situation.
right there.
Decides to spend the move to open up some more chances. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Getting in KO. Player 1 picks up the
Nope,
first round.
I did not realize
That'll
we
give them a
actually.
psychological advantage.
Oh, looking at the wrong.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Closing. What's next? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner game. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
No,
They must have a game to execute.
actually, why did I do that? I was not gonna kill. That was not the round.
Blocks it.
Bro,
Forward with the drive rush.
why did I do that?
Creating opportunities.
Why did I do that, man?
Unlimited.
I was looking at the wrong HP. I thought I was. Hey,
You're gonna remember this.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
Ooh.
They gotta dig down. Doesn't set the throw.
I think you also looked at the wrong HP. I think you thought you were gonna chip me,
Which fighter has
but
it in them to grind
yeah,
out the win?
I guess we made the same mistake,
Pokes with a kick. Double
bro.
kick.
What?
They quickly get back to
What
the
is this
corner of the
game?
stage. Player 1 with a
Nothing stops this train.
this is gonna hurt. What's next? Breaks it off. Somehow throws them.
Both sides getting ready. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news.
Player 1 all in with a rush. Pick up. Oh, here we go. Are they going to be
Yeah.
What a read with that anti-air.
Oh man, I gave it all up
Player
there.
1 was an absolute beast in that.
I
Y'all ain't going
yeah,
anywhere.
panicked. I panicked. That's what happened.
Yo,
Smart
Saquon.
play with the throw. Player 1
Yo, what's up? What's up?
gets the parry
Ish.
and adds some pressure. Denies the attack and opts for the throw.
Yo, bro. Like,
A dangerous range here. You don't
Nice,
want to jump
perfect
on a long
parry.
recovery move where you're gonna eat tons of damage. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Does a good job of pushing back.
what the flip? That drive rush actually messed up my
Super activation.
my airball.
Score some juicy damage. Player 1 turned this right around with
Bro.
that super. Tap the dome. They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. Showing some real tenacity. Both fighters planning something. The corner throw.
Yo, what you call it? Truth or dare, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to hear.
They get away with.
Remove the eye. Hey, you use it also.
The next round is beginning.
It's not like it's a move I'm only using. You also making use of it
Did a
right there.
great job of reading their opponent up close that last round.
Oh, nice.
Can they keep the momentum?
Yeah.
Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with
Hey,
the dangerous
I'll have to
up
check
against
that, eh?
the wall, and the stun
Look,
is
you
there.
just use DI.
Ones will look to a-
Remove DI and then you do this to me.
opting for the drive impact.
The move they should remove, I am being killed by.
Can they create an opportunity for reversal? Oh, burnout!
Yo, nice.
Giving up the boost with knee press nightmare. KO.
You remove the A. Look.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
You are exploiting the move.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Gets out and brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Looking solid anti-air. A jump? Barely blocks the jumping. Okay, here we go. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
What was that, Kenny?
Is in a very good
Fresh
spot.
glasses, they're old though. They look nice, but they're old.
A real test of nerves here. Oh, reversal.
Oh, goodness.
Player 2 can't use his name.
Thank goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. I almost died right there.
Straight up.
That was, yeah. I got them a while ago for when we started. I got them back in like in 2020. But work from home thing was a thing.
For the rematch.
I felt yeah. Working on the screen the whole day might actually ruin my eyes. So I bought these things.
Make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
Nothing fancy. They're just blue light filters.
Well timed corner shot. Throws him. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Neither of them willing to back off.
Oh my goodness.
Playing burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Comes
Nice
from
one.
behind to pick up the win.
Nice.
They took advantage of every chance.
Let me shake my just like in
With a
anime.
big first round pickup. Can they close
Power
it
up.
out? Double
This
knee
is the
press.
power up.
Grabs him. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Jumps up.
Oh, nice.
Uses the gauge for a super arc.
Where's my power up? Where's my shake glass power up? I'm shaking the glasses. Where's the power up? Yeah? Anime was a lie this whole time.
Charges forward. Crowns him from above. Oh wow, look at devil's reverse. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig down deep here. How did they read that throw? Closes it out.
Come on, man. I even jumped back and
That was
stuff.
catch and catch can.
Okay,
They're gonna
okay,
get in a
okay.
fight. They're still hungry.
I see you.
Both
Catching
sides
up.
Stepping up for the rematch. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player 2 chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is a tough spot. Player 1 may be just
Oh
about
my
to finish
goodness.
them, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Next hit will end the round. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Oh, burnout
Bro.
triggered. Player 1
Bruh.
gets a good corner opportunity. Going wild.
Hey, spend it. Yo. I meshed it right there. I meshed.
Player 2 picks
I
up
mesh,
the first
mesh.
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shadow Run
Nice.
going in with double reverse. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Pokes with a medium kick. Okay, they trade hits. Double
Bro.
knee press. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit, springs forward with the drive rush. They return to center's drive rush to keep it going. Still slugging it out at the devil's reverse.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
a wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Is he spending it?
Player 1 with the rhythm.
You're not spending it.
One step ahead of them.
Never mind. You don't need to spend it.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final
Oh.
fighting fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Hits them with a
Yo.
stopping bomb.
Yo,
Super art on deck for both fighters.
I thought I'd recover in time when I saw.
Drive rush. Reads the jump in perfectly. Trouble from up top. Oh, now. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 is looking at a Crimson, tries to act quickly but with the attack. Oh, look
Yo, Rusty Joe, welcome, Rusty.
level 3 super.
Welcome, hello, welcome.
Perfectly
The
executed.
jumping was crazy.
Player 2 faced
The jumping is. Yo, have you seen how many times you jump? Have you seen how many times you jump? Hey, one. That's the first jump. Okay.
Player 1
We're counting
good
it,
corner
right?
opportunity. Just out of range for that.
That was 2. That's 3.
You don't want to get jumped on a
That-
long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Good anti. All right. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Managing the drive really
Oh,
well here
that's
can
the look.
open up a lot of
Look at me.
chances for them later in the round. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. They need to rely on their instincts here. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Tags them and takes the W.
Listen.
Player 2 picks up the first
Ooh,
round.
lost.
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Starts a jumping counter.
Up with a medium kick. Are we going to see some
Yeah.
fireworks?
Start a. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Hey,
Creates a good corner opportunity.
I'll see what.
This fight is just
Hey, I went for the command grab this time to see if you.
combo hits and we got trouble coming. That's a counter.
That's a counter.
Super clutch corners. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation springs forward with the drive.
Yeah, I'll take the throw.
Both fight drive rush to keep it going. In with a
Ah,
putting it all on the drive rush. Risky uses the
I
damage
didn't
to
think
super.
that would work.
Burning all three
Okay,
bars
so
with
we
a
get
sustained
we get
damage.
OK from this, right? What do we do?
What now? Fight back with authority. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? KO.
There we go. We're doing something. We're doing something.
And this experience is
And
only gonna
getting
make them
robbed.
stronger.
You're not getting robbed. Well, this is not robbery.
Smart play with the throw.
This is not robbery. This is fair and honest play.
Denied. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up.
I kill.
Combo.
I thought I would kill. I thought that would actually kill. Sorry. Unfortunate it happened.
Throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Oh dear. That's never a good idea when they block the light
From
one.
here on out is so
Very
vital.
punishable.
Player 1 creates a good corner. Hits him with a stop and pop. Doesn't miss a beat. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Ends the meters, hoping for a good return. Burning all three bars.
They were getting OK from this. Let's see.
Unleashing the beast. Quick breather. Player 1 is not an ends the round
Robbed
with a
by
sick
jumping
combo.
and mashing
Amazing.
Fighter 6.
Player 2 played with a lot of
You
heart
gotta play the
and
meta.
tremendous win.
Unfortunately, that's literally the choice that they gave us, my guy. Unfortunately, those are the choice that they get. But GG's, man. GG's. The Bison is coming up nice. A couple of more games, rank up. I'm going back to rank, bro. I'm going back to rank. I wanted to get Blanca to Masters. So. GG's. Play again next time. Bring Guile next time. Bring Guile next time. Bring Guile next time. Guile actually. Yes. Yeah, but generally, I think you got the hang of the matchup later on. I think you started doing Psycho Crusher to all my Blanca balls, which is what I was afraid of. Say easy, no, Will. I'm not gonna say easy. I'm not gonna say easy. Why must I say that? 10 on the scoreboard quick. No, there's no easy here. Wow, guess who I meet in ranked?
We're almost underway.
Okay.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player one with the life lead. What are they thinking here?
I'll take the
the
throw.
throw.
I'll take the throw.
And neither of them wants to be in the corner. Look at the damage they can pump out with the KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Sticks the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Bruh.
Gets the parry.
The broken mix up in the corner. Yep,
Had it, but he gets blocked.
that's the one.
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Parries the attack and player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. KO. Player one picks up the first round.
I dropped the
That'll
thing
give
right
them
there in the
psychological
corner.
advantage. They trade. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player one has the life advantage. Aerial rolling attack.
Oh.
Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Dashes forward. Shout on earth, cranking it up. Player two has the chance to win, experiencing grip in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your
Hey,
chances.
Legit losing to jump and mash.
why do you say jump? No one jumped here. No one jumped. And that was another mess. That was, yeah. But the broken mix up in the corner, yes. That one, that one even I hate getting hit by. Because that thing is very confusing.
They're all
Ooh.
fired up. We're
Sleeping
almost
Spectre.
underway.
Sleeping Spectre.
Fight with all your heart.
Here we go. Where are these fighters
I had to
going?
check. I had to test them. I had to test them.
They're
I
not
had to
gonna
test
allow any
him.
jump-ins. No good up high. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Cross up blocked. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right. Starts
Bro.
with a jump in.
Telling me my entire.
Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish. KO. Player
Come
one
on.
picks up the always important first
trying to
round.
go for the win
But
streak
watch
here.
The ball rolling. Slides in with the fist to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Gets the jump. Hits him
Yeah?
with a stop and block. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy
Is
finish.
this how we die? Is this how it ends?
SA gauges. Unbelievably
Yep.
intense with a chance to score big here. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Smart play with the throw. Going in, they're going for the super art. KO.
I know that. I should have gone for the throw. Wait,
That's what happens when
I
you
heard it got
capitalize
buffed.
on
Does it
all
count
your
the throws
chances.
now? Does it count as through?
Right back into the
Because I had it got
we
past.
ain't even close to done yet. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
I don't know what happened right there.
Nice crossover. Perfect execution and gameplay makes our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the
Took
first
my win
round.
streak, bro.
That'll give them a
He took my win
psychological
streak.
advantage. Can't tech the throw. Dashes forward. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Sets the bomb off to shake them up. Their life is hanging by a thread.
I thought that
They
would
gotta
kill.
lean heavily on their drive moves now. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Dashes.
Just for the perfect, eh?
Flawless round.
Just for the
So
perfect. You wanted
That's
the
what
perfect.
happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Gets a chance at that jump hit. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Got their eye on the air. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Life lead opens up. KO.
Okay, we're getting there, we're getting
Player
there.
2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Picks up the counter. This is going to be...
Finance, he has to commit there. I keep forgetting. After the double medium punch, he has to commit to knock
Tapping
him.
it out up close. Player 1, burnout triggers. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh, come on, dude. I dropped my combo.
Real test of nerve.
Now you have to commit.
Burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Who will set the bait at what a finish?
Yeah. After the double medium punch on block,
Face the
Nerissa has to commit to an option.
What a win!
So, if you have a super, level 1, a nice good level 1 super, that's a good place to put it. Or EX reversal. If she does it when she does not have drive meter, yeah.
What games do have you?
I have all kinds of games, bro. Okay, the only games I don't play is real-time strategy games. I don't play those games, to be honest. But I have all kinds of games. Let's see. What games do I have? Let me see. I have Street Fighter, I have Mario Kart, I have Zelda, I have there's Fortnite, there's Smash, there's this one, there's that one, there's this one, and many more. Many more. A lot. There's Pokemon, Monster.
Do you have a MK1?
MK1? No, I did not buy MK1. Thank goodness I didn't. Thank goodness I did not buy MK1. I have MK11. I don't have MK1. Hey, thank goodness I did not buy. Look, MK1 already they stopped support. They have stopped all active support for it already. Look, the game has only been out for 2 years, bruh.
Do you think Donkey Kong will be 60 FPS?
100%. It will be 60 FPS 4K. It will be 4K 60 FPS. If not 4K, it will be what you call it? 1440p.
What
60.
are you using to
This is gonna be
play?
a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Yes. Hey man, I'm facing Erafani.
Let's see what they
Look at
try to
me.
do here in the first round. Tries to throw a connect.
I hope so that I'm
Deal some damage with that quick
Borderlands
combo.
for system cells
Player
for
1
me.
pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this round is over.
No!
Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One
Move,
fighter's
drive,
drive gauge is
impact.
just about
Make
empty.
jumps
Can they
cost
recover or
drive
are they in
meter.
trouble here?
Make drive rush only
What's their game
accessible
plan
for
here at this critical
combos.
stage?
Balance.
With a backstep roll. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO.
Uh,
Player one hits.
I wish it was that simple, Blanca, man. Unfortunately, every character drive meter usage is very unique.
Ooh, it looks
Because
like they're waiting
Blanca's
for
couch
the
medium
opponent
kick doesn't have that
wants
much range, so unlike other characters,
to the one.
he can't use couch medium drive rushes as consistently as other characters. So.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. That combo did decent damage.
Ah, Aerofan blocked in time.
Impetuous,
Yeah.
impregnable, and
So I don't have a low into drive rush, a very good low into drive rush.
sees the fireworks.
'Cause
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player one needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Max SA, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Turns out. Player one, reversal. Steadily.
Oh.
When are they gonna grab him? And eats it. Player overhead. Back into the
Oh dear.
leg is on
Am I dead?
fire now. Look at the damage.
Whoop.
Closes it out.
Nice one. Why am I? Yeah,
Player two
I guess
is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm diamond. What now? He says I'm diamond, but diamond. What?
Remove drive impact. Make jumps cost drive meter. Make drive rush only accessible for combos.
I keep telling you.
Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look
Okay, let me show you.
nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player
Oof.
2 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. The attack is parried.
Ah,
Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO!
hey.
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Oh, easy tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Mono relies on boosting that metal level
Nice.
up to secure better damage. They're gonna
Tried
need
to
work
bait him into doing a.
jump. They block, hits them with a stop and block. Full SA meters on deck for It's a good spot.
I need to recover my meter.
Are
Eh?
games less or more expensive in sound?
Cannonball, unleashing the beast. Quick breather. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Time to reassess the situation. In with a backstep roll. Jumps up,
Oh.
lifts him with a wrong palm. Player 2 is in a pretty good and eats it. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The overhead denied. Anti-air in the clutch. They gotta dig down deep here. Closes it out.
Okay. Are games less or more expensive?
Walks away like
Wait.
a king.
To be honest, games are expensive in SA, bro. Games are bloody expensive in SA.
Not over yet.
For us, at
Can't
least,
believe it's
the people
time
in
for
SA,
More expensive.
bro.
the axe to throw. Okay, they trade hits. Big, low, reach heavy.
Ah, come on.
Ooh, what's this? Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
So nice.
Strings it all together. This is the range where things
Oh
are
dear.
tested. Can they utilize their reach or answers that jump in with a perfect? Who's going to start things off? Medium kick hits.
Do you agree
This
with
fight
my
is just
balanced
underway. What
suggestion?
kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws. Perfect parry.
Balance suggestion. What are your balance
Both
suggestions?
fighters have a full super meter on deck.
Don't tell me it's you saying remove.
Both fighters planning some solid anti-air. Player 1 is barely hanging, decides to go fancy on
fine.
the jump and closes with
Don't tell me your balance. Don't tell me your balance suggestions are removed here.
Dig.
solid neutral game.
No, no.
Jumps cost drive meter. Make drive rush only accessible for combos.
Oh, okay. But there comes a problem. You can't just do that in this game without thinking about everything else. Street Fighter 6 generally is a very slow game. Dashes go shorter, and what you call it? Combos normally don't take you that far across the screen unless your character has a combo that does that, and that's probably like one or two combos that they have. So you've seen what you call it? How easy it is for grapplers and whatever slow characters to literally get dominated if they don't have a fast way to get in. So if you remove drive rush, then you're gonna have to change the whole. You have to change the game speed of the game. You're gonna have to find a new way to make things happen in the game, interaction to happen. Because if I'm Zangief and let's say you're playing Dhalsim, literally, if there's no drive rush in the game, if I knock you down, there's nothing I can do. I can't get in on you. I can't pressure your wake. I can't go for OK set. Literally, I cannot do anything. Everything I do will literally have to be with OK in mind. And Zangief literally has almost nothing of that in neutral. So how you need to sort that problem out then if you're gonna take out raw drive rush. I know nobody likes raw drive rush, but you remove it without changing up the rest of the game, you're literally going to kill some characters. Like, let's think of it. Zangief, Elena, Honda, Lily, what's her name? Marissa. What's another slow character in this game? M. Bison is a very slow character. He doesn't feel like he's slow because he has a really fast drive rush, and his dash doesn't go far like the other ones. So how do you fix that problem? How do you get characters to interact with each other? Figure that out, then here you can get rid of the drive rush if you want. But before you get rid of drive rush, that problem needs to be sorted. Because if you in Street Fighter 5, the Zangief versus Dhalsim matchup was horrible. Because Dhalsim could run forever, and there's nothing Zangief can do. Like, you just prayed that you whiff punished one thing, you knocked him down, put him in the corner, and killed him. And even after putting him in the corner, you had to make bloody sure. You had to make really, really sure that once you get him in the corner, you use your opportunities to kill him. So if you only drive rush is only available for combos, then and also not all characters combos are built the same. Characters like Ken doesn't need drive rush for for combos as much as he needs it for actually putting you in a throw strike mix-up. I think he needs it more for throw strike mix-up than to actually do a combo. Ken can do combos fine without drive rush. Ryu can do combos fine without drive rush, right? But then there are characters who cannot do a lot of their better combos without drive rush. So if you remove raw drive rush, believe you me, there will be characters who will literally be at the top. They'll be untouchable. You can't do anything to them once they hit you and go full screen. let's figure out how to actually fix the game. To fix the game if it does not have raw drive rush, which I don't see it possible at the moment. Some of the characters literally were built around the drive system. Like think of Jamie. Literally Jamie literally was built around the drive meter system. The drive system. Think of it. Jamie, the way Jamie works, right? So Jamie's drinks, they do two things. They unlock moves, right? They unlock moves. They also recover drive meter. And also when he is in level 2, every time he drinks, he just recovers drive meter. And what else? He can cancel when he does an EX move. He can cancel into his level 2. Right? His level 2 is an install super, and it puts him plus in your face. So characters like that, man, they require the drive system, the raw. Like they just don't function that well without drive meter. Like imagine if Jamie didn't have the option to do EX breakdance and cancel it in level 2. Imagine if Jamie never had that. Jamie would not be as scary as he is.
Because it's time for business.
But you need it, you see now. There's so many things, man, that would need to be fixed if you were to remove drive rush.
We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Opts for the on dangerous
Ish, the big master.
tag at this range. Player 2
Hey, I'll answer.
wants the play here. Forward throw
Wait, I'll answer the call quick. He's calling me. Someone is calling me. Yeah, man, I'll call you back.
Life lead is opening up, but that could still be chaos.
I'll call you back, my guy.
Player 2
Bro,
takes the
yes.
round like a thief in the night.
I can see your
What else
message,
can they
man.
do
I'll
to
call
win?
you.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The attack is paired. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Throws them to start the corner press. Jump barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They gotta press here. The charges forward. Grabs and
Nice.
throws them away. Avoids getting going on the offensive.
Hey, I'll see
You
you.
never know what can happen here.
Bruv, why does he always land up behind Blanca when he does that? Like, I do not understand. When he stomps on your head, then goes back, comes for the down for the whatever.
Expect to see some fireworks.
Whatever. Double hand slap. He always lands behind me. Which is...
Trouble from up top. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Player 2 needs to use the throw. Connects with the throw. Grabs and throws them away. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Doing some quick planning.
Ooh. Had to be greedy.
For a good betting it all on the drive rush.
Oh.
Wait this out. Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Yep.
No way. No signs of running up from
You got me. You got me.
Wait, what? Are they
I'm dead.
dead?
I'm dead, yeah. That is dead.
Dead? Oh, they're dead. What a
Sure,
way
sure.
to close it out. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The combo's there. Backs them into the corner.
Oh, nice. Nice of you. Yeah. Household.
Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here.
Wow.
Slips the grab. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Drive rush. gets in their face. Drive reversals can get you out of tough jams like that. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Get right in there. Heading into the game now. Oh, burnout triggers KO. Player 2 picks
I'm
up the
surviving.
first round. That
Yo.
will give them a psychological advantage.
Will hold your back.
Ooh, it looks like they're
Oh,
waiting
you
to see
big
what the
wheel.
opponent wants to do first. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Time to reassess the situation? Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Jump. Player 2 needs
Wow,
to
if I
use the
try
vertical throw.
add it and I just like.
Can tech the throw. Jumps in. A quick breather. Back step rolling back. They are really going at it this time. The reason they make now will be uses the gauge for
You're spending it.
Burning all 3 bars for the crowd save cannonball. Unleashing the beast.
going in.
Oh,
Yo, Ross Super here. Off for the knee press nightmare.
Okay, here we go. Dangerous sets up with the jump in. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Betting it all on the
Hey.
jump in is rejected.
yeah.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We build ourselves a streak or
Right back
2.
into the rematch.
Okay.
We ain't even close to
So we
done.
join you on Discord. Okay, cool,
Devil's
cool.
reverse. Throws them to negate.
I'll join you on Discord, bro.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Still slugging it out here. There's a corner save. Player 2 is going to have a hard time.
Oh,
managing their
dear.
drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Sticks the jump in. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Just out of range for that throw. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Big opportunity now in this corner. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Finishes things off with
no.
authority.
He managed
That's
to,
big punish counter. Player 1
Takes the round like a thief in the night.
what else can they get away with?
See what I mean? He goes behind me. Or can he control that?
With the back.
Can the player control that?
Springs forward with
Hey.
a drive rush. Dashes forward.
I,
Throws them forward again.
Perfect parry.
How they follow up? Both fighters have a full super meter, hoping for a good return. Good job escaping that. Ooh, what a smart throw! What now? We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Looking for a chance. Dash.
Burn out, but they may have
let's go.
still alive. Still alive.
Hold this kill. Oh,
It out.
yeesh. So close, man. So close to dying right there.
Last round, people.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Who's going to steal this win? Dashes up. In with a backstep roll. Still plenty
Ooh,
of time
see the
left.
Dansago crasher there.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive.
Springs forward with the drive rush.
What? Anti-air. This is a bad situation to be in.
Solid anti-air.
Gotta do better than that.
What's next? Scuffle. This is a complete shutdown. They can't.
Kosugeki to the face. Burns out.
Alright,
Oh, burnout.
both in burnout. Let it be that.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Off for the knee press nightmare. Both sides getting ready.
The jump in is denied. Oh my God, what a throw tech.
Burns the gauge on the super.
Player two.
Wow.
To show what I'm seeing.
I threw that away, didn't I?
They are done.
I threw that away. Oh, I also lost to jumps. See, I also lost to jumps right there. Jumps are OP. Jumps are OP. Jumps are OP. Nerf jumps. Nerf the jump. The jumps are OP. Okay, said I must join him on Discord. Yeah, I saw your thing, man. I'll join you on Discord. Okay, Discord is still opening, so I can only wait for it to open. Is this door open now? It's opening. What's making it lag so much? Okay, give me a moment. Oh, let me pause. Just doing quick. Need to just change my input quickly. Just check why. Oh, this code is not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, it's supposed to be downloading an update. Wow. That's what. It's downloading and... Oh dear. Oh dear me. This can... Yeah, it's downloading one update. That's why it's taking so long. I don't know why is the download taking forever. You. Thanks for the likes, guys. Discord is taking a while to update. Like literally, it's just one update download, but it's taking forever. Hey, someone posted. Who's Mark Edwards? Mr. A. Edwards. Wait, now installing the updates. Okay, cool. Okay, is Discord about to open now? Yay, finally Discord is working. It took it forever. Sorry about this. Sorry about the delay. I'm just trying to open Discord. Yeah, it's finally open. Look at it. Where is this man? Then he's nowhere to be seen in Discord now. There's some people, eh? Join Discord quickly. Why? No, because. But tomorrow sometimes the people. Okay, get back to the swing of things. Practice. Versus. I don't think we're gonna get any more games. Yeah, that Marissa ruined my experience, eh? Took my win streak and ran. Wait, what time is it? 9:35 and people are already off to sleep by now, huh? These people. Hey, Deki, I am there. Where are you? You said join, Mogi joining. No.
Here comes a new challenger.
Is that Marissa that took my win streak? Marissa, come over here. It is
It's time to see what both fighters
Marisa.
have in store for us today.
Marisa.
Fight with all.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw. All that grinding in training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on that combo. What are they thinking here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Not shy with the grab.
You know what? Since I've gotten
What's coming
hit
up
by that
next?
commander.
Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch
Oh.
KO.
You know what? Since I've gotten hit by that one.
Sets the tone with that win.
We are
See if
fine
they can
now.
Keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Our fighters are at it, charges forward. Backstep rolling attack.
Bro, why does the game slow down against this guy?
Reads the command grab. Burnout activates. Player 2 will look to
Against this guy, the game just slows down. I don't know
This is
why.
gonna hurt. Jumps in. Gotta be
Something to do with the
careful
delay.
not to
I mean, the rollback frames.
in there.
Yeah, the rollback frames keep jumping up and down.
Here's the final round. The real fight
The game is
starts now.
very, very shaky against this guy.
Starts things off with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Player 1 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity
Bro.
washed that round.
How
Which
wiggity
fighter
wash
will
that for
control
sure.
the pace of the match early on? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Knockdown and full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What's next? Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Throws them.
Sometimes that's all you need.
From above, with super arts into play, it's really anything goes at the. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. It's not over yet. Let's
One
believe
point at a
it's
time, we'll get there. Yeah.
And fall
Wait.
for the throw. That's what they
Dude,
came
something's
for.
just wrong against this guy. The game just
Game plan here at this critical stage.
oh, she can cancel that.
Player 1 is just
The
about
target
to drive
combo. How many target combos can she cancel?
feeling out the
This one.
spacing. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Throws them. What's next? Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Dashes up.
Oh.
Sees him coming and shrugs it off.
Oh my goodness.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Wow.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws him. What's next? Gets carried to the corner. Both fighters planning something? In with a backstep roll. Player 2 can build off this lead. Side switch in the corner. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high
That's
hand
fine.
of that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Sneaks in above. Connects with medium kick.
Wait, that didn't kill?
One chance here
Pacho.
may end this match.
Why didn't that kill?
This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are
You need to learn how to kill,
definitely
Blanca.
high. Rodrigo. Final round. Who will the fighting game escape with the reversal? Still plenty of time left. Here comes the corner pressure. Amazing. Full gauges. Let's go. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Oh, nice.
In with the balance.
Oh, okay. That drive impact was really nice. Well done.
Not one bit about it. Are we gonna see a comeback? Drops him hard. A real test of sets up with the jump in. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Looking for a hole. Trouble from up top. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with a hit and That's the most personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? Huge counter! No one could have called that! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
It's gonna take a while to get to that master, eh? I'm not live, eh? I'm not live. I won't be doing every character to master. I cannot even play every character. But I have the game. Walking back and forth. I don't think these games are coming, eh? These ones. Ah, well, I'll call it quits at like 10. At 10 exactly, actually.
Practice. First special match.
Yeah. Are these people even playing now? It's late. Yeah. Nah, no one's playing. No one's playing this thing no more. Everybody's playing. No one cares about this game no more. People are sleeping now. People are sleeping for sure. Yeesh. The people are resting there at the moment. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, they come. What do we have here? There's a game I always like to play. Over here. It is not here. Hey, this download this. Someone said you should try this out. I'll download that. How long will that take? How big is it actually? Hopefully it doesn't take up more than I don't have enough memory. Let's go. Take my data. What is taking up so much memory? I don't have enough memory. And the memory cards are expensive and unavailable. So they're always getting sold out. Hey, what's taking up so much memory? Well, this Dance 2020 save data. Let me delete the save data here. Just Dance. We'll download it off the cloud again when we play it. Next one we should delete the save data for what? Monster Hunter Rise, 13 gig, Monster Hunter. So big. Buildmaster. Buildmaster is an everywhere game, we play it everywhere. Okay, I'm 35. It's probably still not enough because of the save data and stuff. Pokemon Unite, let's go. We need you again, we'll download you off the cloud. We'll download the save data off the cloud. Okay. Download options, okay. Yep. Cancel download. And continue. No, I can't take that long, no. Should go down, yep. It can't take an hour, no way. It take a lot less than that. Keep going down, keep going down. It's gonna take you much less than that. Keep going down again. Keep going down. There's no way this is gonna take you that long to download. Okay. Things here. But anywho, I'm going to end things here. Sorry. This thing is taking it's gonna take like 40 minutes to download. I'm not gonna wait I'm not gonna wait that gonna sit here that long waiting for this thing to download. No. I will go live my life. Do things I want to do. So till then, toodaloo. Cheers, good night, and have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye. How do you end the stuff, then? Oi, can you hear?